It's been more than 25 years since South Africa held its first ever free and fair elections. This year, South Africans are going to the poll for the 6th time to choose a new government. The elections are being watched by everyone in the international community, including Turkey. My name is Owira, and today on 101 Express, I'm speaking to the South African ambassador to Turkey, Ambassador Elif Comoglu Ulgen. Ambassador, welcome to 101 Express. So South Africa goes to the polls to elect a new government. Now, looking back since the last elections, how has the relationship between Turkey and South Africa grown, and what do you expect going forward?
The people of South Africa are going to polls, and obviously there is a lot of enthusiasm on that. Coming from an era of segregation, discrimination, lots of human rights violations. It's a very peaceful, ongoing process, a lot of rallies around the country, a lot of demonstrations, protests as well, but very peacefully, South African way. So everybody is looking forward for the upcoming elections. Obviously, there are some surveys that are giving hints, and there are the ruling party, ANC, run by President Ramaphosa, is doing quite well, but there are also others contesting.
Last year, the Turkish president was in South Africa and he opened up a new embassy premises. He also met up with Turkish business leaders who are in South Africa, as well as some of South Africa's leading business figures. Now, does Turkey still see South Africa as a place of doing business?
Sure, we see South Africa as a place doing business. And yes, last year we were honored by the presence of the Turkish president at the inauguration of the new embassy premises. Now in Pretoria, we have a very nice embassy. Looking forward to host both our citizens, but also the friends of Turkey. Yes, for business, Turkey has for a long time has been looking towards the continent, but particularly towards sub-Saharan Africa and to South Africa. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa had a very fruitful bilateral talk at the margins of the BRICS summit, actually, to which President Erdogan was invited as a special guest by the President of South Africa. And on that bilateral talks, of course, the highlight was on doing more in terms of trade, in terms of business, in terms of investments.
One of the things that the Turkish president warned was the threat of FETÖ internationally. And South Africa is one place where FETÖ has many mosques operating, many schools operating. Is that causing tensions between Turkey and South Africa?
They do understand what we had suffered, and through the coup attempt almost now 3 years ago, and we would like to share our experiences and the lessons learned with the relevant authorities of South Africa, and I think on that we are doing quite well. South Africa and Turkey has a good dialogue, a political dialogue, a dialogue where we are able to talk everything with our South African partners. Yes, FETÖ remains a threat, not only in South Africa, around the world, also in Turkey, and I think the Turkish government and the people of Turkey has the will, and our fight against FETÖ goes on. Our determination against talking about the threat that we had and the threat that is perceived by organizations such as FETÖ. We are making ourselves vocal to the people.
Now, on the issue of tourism, many South Africans love coming here, but others are still scared. The events of 2016, the coup attempt, and Turkey's proximity to Syria has scared many people off. Now, how do you, as an ambassador, tell South Africans that Turkey is a safe place to visit?
Well, I think prejudices are on both sides. Turkey is a country suffered from a lot of prejudices, and when I landed in South Africa, I've seen that we are also growing up with a number of prejudices against this beautiful country of South Africa. We've received figures from the Turkish immigration authorities very lately, and I can happily say that since 2016, the number of South African tourists visited Turkey has tripled.
Ambassador, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you here with us.
The pleasure is mine. I keep my fingers crossed to have more and more tourists from each country to the other.